Oh, it's going to do this mic buzzing thing, isn't it? How do fix? What to do? So my mic monitor is already on 0. Never mind then. But just have to put up with it, I guess. Shouldn't be too bad. Hang on. Right, so why is there no game sound? I forgot how genuinely horrendous this game was. Alright, I think we're fine. Just gonna give it like a minute while it figures out what it wants to do. What on earth is going on? It's not going to let me do that because you're on PC. I have no idea how to invite you, I can't lie. Alright, you're back in, that's all good. See. The audio is going to wind me up so much this entire race. And it's just annoying because it's one of those things that I cannot do anything about it. And I forgot to do my camera settings as well. Oh my god, hang on, it's fine. We have Q1 for this kind of thing. I can't even do it in the lobby, can I? I mean, it's not horrendous, it's just not ideal. But, right then. Let's get my old spreadsheet up, make sure everything's working nicely. Right, there we go. I'm going to leave it at that. This seems to be everything I can do. So... Cool, let me find my old spreadsheet as well, just because that has all my info I need on there. Cool. So now that everything is hopefully settled down and the game will stop having whatever episode it's having. Killian, where are you going? Right. So, good evening everyone, welcome. It's been a long time. We haven't had a stream for a very, very, very long time. But finally, welcome back to SRL, Slipstream Racing League, for the grand finale. 4 years in the making. We started 2019 was our first ever race. F1 2019, sorry, was our first ever game, and we've come ever since then to the end of F1 22. Very tumultuous journey, but we are here regardless of how we got here. We are here nonetheless. So, one final hurrah here in Abu Dhabi, under the lights of Yas Marina. 19 people driving today, so we've almost got a full grid. We've got a lot of retirement, so I don't know how many of these people are actually going to be out in Q1. So, this is going to be super entertaining. But nothing really to play for in terms of the major positions in the championship. Looking at the standings, Killian has won the drivers rather convincingly, Aston Martin won the constructors rather convincingly. Mercedes might be able to pip AlphaTauri. So can Ferrari actually, so there is still a battle for second between AlphaTauri, Mercedes and Ferrari. There's a battle for fifth as well between Red Bull and McLaren. But other than that, those positions in the constructors aren't really going to change all that much. Main thing to note is everyone is in a player car, so that's because we have a bit of a competition. The boss man, SRL Apollo, has decided to run a competition for the final race. The winner of this gets 20 extra points. So whoever is decided to have the best looking car at the end of it will have 20 points added to their total, which is pretty funny because that's more than you get for a Grand Slam. So, trying to scroll through. I'll use Q1 to try and scroll through some of these cars and see who's actually going to be a decent car. Aiden's is pretty nice, just bog standard white and blue. It's pretty nice. Llama, it's got a nice chrome livery, very McLaren Mercedes-esque. Reese is in the garage, so I can't see his. Havoc's gone very bold, especially for the blue. Gone electric blue with a metallic finish, which does look pretty nice, to be fair. And then you got the yellow and the white. So it's loosely interpreting our colours of SRL. Jake's Cool has gone for the McLaren that was ran at Singapore last year. Southern Ping, let's have a look at his livery. He's gone for the digital camo livery, primarily using yellow, but then yeah, a fair little bit of blue sprinkled in there, but looks rather nice. Luke Zaid has gone for a black livery with red and by the looks of it, two-tone blue. Bit of a two-tone blue going on with the red for Lucasade. Ross is still in the garage. Apollo has gone for a very graphic design, primarily white, but then you got the sprinklings there of all. Sprinklings of carbon fibre as Apollo just hits into the back of Despair. So Despair was backwards at pit entry, and Apollo, I guess, tried to avoid him and just misjudged it. Southern King has been disqualified for being parked in a dangerous location. This is only Q1 and we've lost 9 drivers through just randomness. But anyways, Brad's livery. Got a bit of a chrome going on, metallic silver. I do like the metallic red, and then bits of blue sprinkled in on there, so Brad's is quite a nice livery. Mr. Shadow's got a black and like a dark red, kind of mixed with pink, by the looks of it, just given the lighting conditions there. Ooh, spins and hits the wall. Lucky to not lose a rear tyre there. Havoc retires in the pit lane. RSF1 Hunt just pulls in, but it looks very McLaren-y, to be fair. It's chromed out. There's a lot of chrome liveries. Gangster Ride going for a very vibrant pinkish purple, and then a matte green. I believe this is the one he ran when we did the multiplayer cup a little while ago. It's a very unique looking livery. Reese is finally out on track. Here we go. Ah. So looking at Reese's, that's a very familiar looking sight. So it's actually pretty funny because this is the livery. This is more or less what I went for the livery that is in the thumbnails for this season. But instead of having bronzy orange, it's neon yellow in the thumbnails. But this qualifying session is absolute bananas, I can't lie. Out of the ones I've seen, the ones I've put in contention, so the way I've been told this works is I get to choose 3 liveries that are then given to the actual judge. So I'm going to say Reese and Apollo are probably the first 2 that I would put in there. Just realised that Ross and Lucasade are pretty much running the same car. I don't know, I mean, Kieran, if you're in chat, where do we go from here? There's only 2 liveries that I've kind of like seen, because everyone else has either died or is in the garage, so I can barely see the liveries. I'm probably going to have to look on the formation map. That's going to be the best place to actually find that 3rd livery. Probably be on the formation map. We have 1 minute and 40 left on the clock here, and I would say we are going to be losing, but we've basically lost the entire grid. So I'm not too sure where to go from here. I will admit. I remember Killian, if he's still using the same livery I thought he put in the chat. It was actually quite a nice looking livery. Just try and catch up with chat quick. So on my screen, you guys definitely touched. Like, it looked pretty bad, to be fair, given where Despair's car was. It was just blocking pit entry. So, I don't know. be pretty much retiring now, just as there's no real running left in this session, to be fair, given well, given how many people we've already lost, right until with Bradford taking through a lap of Abu Dhabi. So we'll just turn some of the HUD elements off and just watch his car go round. He should be the last one to complete a lap. But yeah, the chrome red and blue looking pretty nice. This is what happens if Manor would have had the cost cap and they went over. Just have a chromed car. This is the cost cap breaching Manor, is what I've dubbed his car as. There's literally 10 people left. Yeah, we started with 19 and now there's 10. And we've only just got to Q2. So, it's big dubs, I can't lie. The even bigger dub is I don't have a drink. It looks like USF1 if they actually made it into F1. USF1 is the most cursed thing ever. Actually, what was the other one that was like really cursed? Oh no, there's been a lot, I can't lie. But Brad coming around the final corner now to complete his lap. 29.595. So, running through, I guess. I'll have to wait until I've actually got like a roster in front of me, just see how kind of what names we have in this race. It's a bit of a shame that we didn't get to have John here tonight, because then one way or another we would have had every champion present that's still moderately active within the league. Because yeah, John was season 1, Bradford was season 2, Joe, hang on, was Joe season 3? No, SVOR season 3. Oh, I've got to remember now, hang on. No, SRL season 3 was Killian. No, SVOR season, hang on. Yeah, SVOR season 3 was Killian. Because that was the first season of F1 2020 where we had like the entirety of AMS here. Then SRL Season 1 was Joe, but he's no longer active within the league. SRL Season 2 was me, and I have to commentate. And then Killian, being boring, had to go and win... Oh, sorry, I missed out Reese as well. Reese won SVOR Season 4? No. He would have been Season 3, and then 4 and 5 was Killian. There we go, got there in the end. But trying to do all that off memory is like not the one, I can't even lie. So we're only going to be losing one driver this session. No, we're not. There's 10 people, so we're not even going to be losing a driver. This is just another practice session. Do you know what? This is actually alright, because then we can reminisce about old things that have happened in the league. So, to be fair, it's not too bad. Before I do, I will quickly grab some kind of drink. I can't do this much talking without something. There we go. Cool. Professionalism at its finest. So let's try and... I've got to try and like remember basically anything knowledgeable that happened in the league in the entirety. We're trying to go from like start to finish. That's going to be so hard. Because there's so much of just randomness that has happened. I guess starting with F1 2019. So yeah, season 1 was Season 1, from what I remember, was actually quite entertaining because the midfield was pretty damn tight. It still is. Even now, the midfield is still pretty tight. I guess in part to the point system we now use, but then the double-edged part of that is now if someone just does what Killian does, where it's wins and wins and wins, because you lose so few points if you have like 1 second place finish, you only lose 3 points compared to real life where you lose 7. So in a way, the new point system, Ross is out. The new point system worked to an extent, but it worked at the wrong part of the field because it was making the entire championship closer was the aim of it, but we only kind of made the middle half of it closer. Just because when you're battling for like anything below P6 or anything below P5, sorry, there's only like 1 point difference between each position. So then the losses are just so much more smaller. But then when you also have those kind of gaps at the top of the field, I don't know. I think Kieran will probably say, I think he said to me he liked the point system and it did work. But then, yeah, my point is the one I've just made. It worked just at the wrong part of the field. But then, what else do we have? I'm just trying to think of all the random things, because it's like, if we do a category, it might be a bit better. So, I've gone through all the champions. Actually, no, I'll tell you what, we could just do a bit of an overview of each of the champion seasons, what I remember. So, John in Season 1 pretty much wiped the floor with everyone. Like, there's kind of no two ways about it. He won the Constructors single-handedly. You could have taken away his teammates' points, and he still would have won it. What else is there? Actually, you know what? I've got a better idea. Kieran, as you're out, do you want to join the party and we'll just turn quality into a podcast? Because realistically, everyone's just here for the race. We can still do like the baseline commentary for qualifying, but we can just make it into a bit of a podcast. Just as something a bit more entertaining, I guess. I was about to say, who the hell's that? It's Ross. No, sit in chat. No, I mean, how did you even crash? That's kind of what I want to know. That's my first question, is how did you crash? That's my immediate thought. I'm not gonna lie, the more I look at Aiden's delivery, it's actually quite nice. Even though it's, like, basic is just... Oh wait, hang on, Kieran isn't watching. Can you tell him in the party to like actually listen then? Because if you're still in a party with him. But, I don't know. It's kind of up to him. There you go. So now you're actually watching, even though I was basically trying to talk to you thinking you would be. Clown. Because I was kind of just going to go through, like, in categories of kind of random things that have happened in the league, basically. And I was going to get you to join in just on talking to myself. But, you know, basically turn quality into a podcast was my kind of idea. Yes. Yes, Kieran, that is generally the point. Ah, damn it, hang on. Cool. No point running tyres right. Yeah, I agree, to be fair. It's like, because no one's going to lose any positions. So to be fair, you could get away with not even setting a lap. Because everyone gets through regardless. Right, hang on then, let's invite you. That's probably going to mess with the game sound. What? There we go. Hot.
Hello,
Here he is.
hello, I am here.
Unfortunately.
Being murdered.
Cool. Yeah, so... Hang on. Have you included your audio?
I have indeed.
Right, okay, I might have to turn up party audio, because Ross is saying he can barely hear you.
Oh, fair enough.
I love this, like, oh my god, that's so loud. Wait a minute, hang on. Like, it's so loud. Wait a minute, hang on.
Chicken wing, chicken wing.
Like, it's loud. Wait a minute, hang on.
Chicken wing, chicken wing. Sound fine.
Yeah, you're fine, so it's just...
Him.
Ross, mate, have you tried turning up your audio on your phone? See, this is why you're not in this party, you clown. Squarehead.
The violation.
But yeah, no, so my kind of idea... I was just going to kind of go through it. I've turned the game sound down a notch as well, and I've turned the party up, so it should be okay. But if not, I'll just leave it in broadcast. So then, yeah, it should be fine. Cool, yeah, my general idea was that I was going to go through each of the champions kind of from my point of view of how their seasons went, but then it's a bit nicer if I have you in here.
Yeah, no worries.
Seeing as you died, because then we can both kind of talk about it, so...
Hashtag...
To be fair, it's... You know what, I'm actually going to start off, rather than going through each season, we'll just start off with the glaring one, because his champion this season, Killian. Because he's the only one to win multiple championships, and he's won 3. And all of them have been amazingly dominant. Like, he's won convincingly.
Yeah.
So, hang on. As of right now, he's over 130-something points ahead of Havoc, currently sitting in second. Last season, he finished... Hang on. It was about 84 points, roughly?
Something like that, yeah.
Ahead of Havoc again. I don't actually have the standings for his first one, but he was probably a fair bit forward in that one as well. Hang on, I'll find them as well.
Continue talking and I'll see if I've got him.
Yeah. Yeah, Killian, because he's always been one of those guys. It's literally a meme on the YouTube as of right now, isn't it? It's like it's lights out the way we go. Killian wins.
He had a 109-point gap in season 3.
What, in his first season?
Yeah.
So that was his second biggest, because yeah, his biggest one was this season, wasn't it? So, and it's still counting, because we've got one more race. So,
I mean, he is starting from way back, so
near enough last. Yeah, it would have been last, but everyone decided they wanted to start last.
Yeah, I don't know what Cushion's doing. To be fair, he just kind of, I think he blocked the pit lane. I don't know what.
Probably people doing donuts and then just got disqualified.
Yeah. That's how I got my 5-place win from, because I was doing my donuts and then fucking Norris decided they were going to drive behind me whilst I was spinning, and I hit him.
Nice.
So I'm starting, I think, 17th. With like 2 of the fastest drivers behind me, so... Well, no, 2 of the fastest drivers behind me, so I'm fucked.
So yeah, Killian... Well... When did Killian actually come back? He literally came back last season, wasn't it? The beginning of last season, yeah. And then it's just like he kind of picked up where he left off, and then no one's touched him
It's like he
since.
never left.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like he just came in and just utterly dominated everything. Apart from like a few races where he was just caught up in incidents. Like I think he's not been lower than like 5th this season.
Let's have a look.
And he's missed 1 race.
Yeah, this season, literally his lowest finish this season was Wait, no, hang on, because that's season 4. Season 5, it was 6th, and it was round 3 at the Netherlands.
Yeah.
He's only been off the podium twice, the Netherlands being one of them, and Britain being the other. And also when he didn't race Baku.
Yeah, that's because you were racing.
But other than that, he finished second at Bahrain, and then every other time he's been on the podium, it's been first. He's currently on a
nice,
1, 2, 3,
now that
8 win streak.
Now that we've got this new league kind of, well, I wouldn't say up and running because it hasn't started yet, but he's already said that he's not racing because he doesn't want to be that guy that just kind of dominates every league that he goes into. So I have like a lot more respect for him for doing that, and he's obviously going to be streaming, and he's done that for like a fair few times as well. Obviously not in this league, but I've watched him do other leagues before, and he's actually fairly good. So I'm looking forward to seeing how he kind of does in EIR, which I think I've already come up with a starting date, but I'll probably talk about that at the end of stream, because obviously I was supposed to come in during the qualifying and the race, but because I'm out, obviously I'm in there a little bit earlier than planned. But yeah, I mean, I think this season has been a fairly good success, even with Killian's domination, because there's always been kind of other battles kind of in the midfield and kind of fighting for podiums as well. I think podiums, like, I think Havoc's hit his, like, was it his 29th or something? That's what his bio on Discord.
I'll say it's his Discord bio, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's changed it to SRL final Abu Dhabi GP. Never mind.
Oh, what a noob.
I think it was 23rd. I think he's 23rd.
Yeah, 23 is in his bio. And
yeah, so he's got 23 podiums.
Whether he can get his 24th tonight is going to be a bit of a hard task, because there's a lot of, I mean, Aiden is showing a lot of pace tonight, and I don't think he's been, oh, Llama's been
retired on track.
Oh, that's naughty.
I mean, it's not exactly like there's consequence for that now.
To be fair, there's
the
no one
season.
round him, so it's not a massive problem. It is like the
I
end
mean,
of the
given what we
qualifying.
saw in Q1, retiring on track isn't the end of the world.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't like caused anyone to crash, so he'll probably get away with that. We'll probably just give him a warning because it is the final race. I feel like we're a lot lenient on final races though, because it's like the end of the season and it's just time to like kind of cool down. I mean, I'm hoping no one gets into a shitty mood, because obviously me and Adam had our little scuffle at the end of last race, but we kind of put that to bed and all that. But yeah, carry on what I was saying. This season I feel like has been a good success, even with the domination that Killian has put in. Oh, and
Gangster Al's just flat at the wall.
Surprised he didn't actually retire though. His front end must be made of steel, or he's about to crash into here. But nah, I feel like especially with like, because I've currently got a little battle with Adam at the moment, so, and obviously he's a little bit further ahead of me for tonight's race, but I'm not going to let that get to me. I'm obviously just going to put my head down and kind of race how I usually do, and hopefully I can pick up a couple of points. It's going to be hard because there is quite a lot of fast drivers in between me and points. I'm not exactly sure who's actually ahead of me. That's the only problem. Is it in race director? No, because it kicks me straight off. That's what you like to see. Nah, don't tell me. But yeah, that'll be hopefully a decent race. Fingers crossed. I
think if
Killian will probably still win.
Well, I was about to say, if Killian gets up to Aiden, he might give him a bit of a run for his money, because at the moment Aiden is 8/10 clear of second. So I don't know, that might be quite an interesting dynamic near the end of the race, but to be fair, given how Abu Dhabi usually is, where there's not a whole lot of grip on this circuit, it could be one of those races where like not a lot of people finish and it's just like utter chaos. I
just
could
having
definitely see that happening.
flashbacks to DRL, that one season where you push finished. I can see you having quite a surprise podium. I feel like they will have someone on there that isn't usually on the podium kind of every race.
Mm.
Obviously, Aiden probably has the pace to win it tonight if Killian gets held up behind like with all the other drivers. I mean, he's got to get through a lot of drivers, but as you said, there's not really a whole lot of grip at this track, so I'd imagine we'll probably have a fair few safety cars, and that's probably gonna help him in the long run. I don't know what his strategy is going to be, but I do have a feeling that he's probably hoping for safety cars within the first kind of maybe 5-6 laps, which isn't impossible, because even though this is a permanent racing facility, the walls are quite close to the track, especially like sector 3, where like the walls are literally right there. So I would, if I was to, if this was Monaco, we were doing a prediction, I would probably go with maybe 3 safety cars, I would say, just because of the tracking zones, like especially like turn 2 and 3. Like I was obviously practicing with Adam earlier, and he was having struggles just even getting through the corner, let alone getting round it. So and you also got the new kind of what turn is that? I'm gonna say is like turn 8, I think, like the sweeping.
Well, the one we're around now with Brad, turn 9.
So I feel like a lot of people might spin there because it's kind of, I think it's slightly off camber, like depending on what kind of line you take. In practice, I've been kind of going in the middle of it and then kind of trying to tuck it in. It's been working for me so far, but even this track will people will pick up quite a lot of penalties, so you want to try and keep it as clean as possible, because especially going under where the hotel is, where Adam has now gone through, like it's quite easy to kind of take a little bit too much of the inside curves, and not only would it kind of spit you out and put you into a wall, but I mean the least kind of thing is going to happen. You'll probably pick up some warnings, and you're going to pick up quite a few penalties. I mean, with Sin to spare, pick up a fair few penalties. What a slow moving car. I think that's Aiden just gearing up for a lap. But yeah, I mean it's going to be a very interesting race. Probably going to be a bit like Australia, where we don't have that many people finishing, but I still think the winner will be the person who has the least amount of penalties, personally. But yeah, that's kind of my thought of the race as a whole. Like I said, I think it's going to be a quite surprising podium. I still think Killian will find his way to the podium. I don't have any doubts on that, unless he gets caught up in a load of incidents. But even then, we've seen him getting to like having to change his front wing and still get up there. So you never really write him off. Even like Cushy's a very quick driver. It'll be nice to see them two obviously battle for the final time. It's a shame John's not here either, because I feel like he would have enjoyed this race, I would say, but I don't even know where he is, so
Probably sleeping, knowing him.
I don't blame him.
Nah, I don't blame him either, to be fair, but still hopefully be a decent race regardless of, like, with the people we actually have here. I'm pretty sure it'll still be one to remember for all kinds of reasons. It might be our last, but I think it's still going to be one for the memory books.
Oh, definitely.
I just realised as well, Aiden, he's only gone a 10th quicker than Lama, so Lama's putting a really good lap.
Yes.
So definitely going to be one to watch.
I don't think a
Lama
lot of
as well.
drivers in Q2 are putting in quick tyres, because they all knew they were getting through anyway, so... And I think even Lama said in the stream that he wasn't going to push that hard with the tyres that he was on, because there just wasn't any need. I feel like a lot of drivers, I think Brad wasn't pushing that much. I know Adam wasn't. Oh my god, there's massive traffic jam going down the back
I'm on board
straight.
with this. I'm on board with Havoc. You got Havoc and Reese going side by side.
The formation lap I already know is going to be toxic as fuck because Reese is here, and I've already told him to go very slow because I know it pisses everyone off.
Brilliant.
Bradford has retired in the pits
lane.
quite early.
Yeah,
for
he's only done the
retirement.
one lap then, by the looks of it. So you might use an extra set of tyres in either Q1 or Q2. So, but then again, you're given an extra set in Q3 anyway. So I don't know. Probably just chosen to do it. To be fair, happy where he is. He's still done a decent lap in a 24/7. So
I mean, I don't think anyone apart from Hubbard can get ahead of him because Adam can be on pace with Brad, but not all the time. Gangster Al, I mean, he's currently on pace with Adam, only 2 tenths off, but I feel like Adam's probably not pushing that hard, and Luke hasn't even set a lap time, so I feel like he's probably burnt. Or I know Gangster Al is now out of qualifying, so he's had enough. Don't blame him.
so is Reese.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I guess well, we got 6 minutes left, and half of them have retired. So I wanted to kind of get back, pardon me, quickly just to the. So we've gone through Killian being the only multi-time champion. So I guess I just want to kind of rattle off a few of the more obvious ones first. I guess we'll start with Joe. It is a bit of a shame that he's not here.
Yeah.
Because Joe and Killian probably could have had some really good scraps if Joe stuck out being in the league. And kind of just, I guess, didn't get lazy in a way. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that was kind of like the long and short of it. It's just he got lazy, he got bored, so he just didn't show up anymore.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, so...
I mean, he also
you know,
could have been
kind of,
a double world champion as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, we'll talk
So
about that.
he
when
was
we
well
get
on
to you,
course to
but-
it. Yeah, he was well on course to still be a double world champion if he didn't leave, but he did leave of his own accord, so it's one of those things really. But if it had stayed, he would have definitely been one of those drivers that would have been nice to see at the top. And then another kind of thing is if he'd have stuck in and if he'd have gone into EIR, maybe Killian would still be racing, because those two are pretty close in terms of pace. Because it's like, with the point you raised when we were talking about Killian, him stepping down because he's like that far ahead of everyone else, like, it's a very humble thing to do, and I do greatly respect him for it, the same as you. But it's something, it's like, it's so weird that someone has to do that. It's just because of a pace gulf, like, between everyone. It's like, because we've kind of gone, I think it's safe to say the aim of SRL was just to be inclusive. It was racing for everyone, and I'm glad we went for that approach. But then at the same time, it does divide basically everyone. It's like, you have the guys that just show up casually, are like, oh, well, you've got these guys that just sweat the game 24/7 that are always going to win, and then no one has the time to put in like the effort, or just doesn't want to put in the effort to match those guys. Which is fair enough. It's one of those things, but it's just such a weird like catch-22 of being like, yeah, so we have to get rid of, well, not get rid of, like the fast guys just lose interest because we're always winning. The slow guys lose interest because it's always the same fast guys winning, and it's just such a huge pace gulf. But then we kind of give birth to kind of bigger memes in that regard, because you have well, we had, I guess, Paper Stream when he was here. He was one of the biggest memes in the league, of just kind of being a guy that rocks up, max out wings every single week, and still managed to consistently get in the points.
Talking of Paper Stream, he might be returning for EIR. Might be.
Fair enough.
Because I did ask him if he was going to race in tonight's race, but I think he said he had like a military contract ready or something like that. That's why he couldn't race, which is obviously fair enough. But he did say to kind of let him know how things are going for EIR, so you might see him again. I don't really know. One other person we're not going to be seeing is Southern Pink, because this is also his last race as well. So
it's a bit of a shame. I don't like Southern Ping was one of those guys.
He's been
He didn't
here in
say a
every
whole
season
lot,
as well.
But yeah, he's been here since day one, pretty much.
The
He's
same
one
as
of those
Luke.
guys that's been here
Like
since day
obviously
one.
this is his first race in. I think he has previously raced in like the last few weeks, but I think he retired with a few laps to go because of his daughter. I'm pretty sure that's what he said, but I think this is also his last race It was going to be my last race as well, but now that Killian obviously is going into the comms box, that's given me an opportunity to obviously get back in the seat again, and hopefully this time I'll be able to race the whole entire season, which I was supposed to do this season, but with John getting ill and doing his streaming and all that kind of stuff, obviously I stepped up into the comms box for a few times. I think even then, I don't think I would have done extremely that well concerning things. I think I'm sharing a grid, the box with Luke, I think, which is kind of weird. Llama goes quickest.
Oh, Llama got P1. Yeah.
Aiden is on a lap,
23.7.
though. Oh, he's gearing up for a lap. Yeah, he's gearing up for a lap. He's going too slow for an actual lap, so... everyone else is on track now, apart from Luke Zade, who's just finished his, and it looks like he will be starting P9. That's
Yeah.
anyway, we haven't got that long to kind of talk, so
Yeah.
but yeah, just kind of finishing off Joe. He could have been a double champion, but obviously he left on his own accord. I think that's kind of a perfect setup for you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Obviously, you did I think it was the first 5 races, didn't you, or something like that, and then left.
Hang on, wait.
after actually buy on.
One sec. I did the first 4.
And then left.
Yeah, first 4. Left for France, and
And
then
then
you
I
wouldn't
bugged
shut
you.
the hell up. Literally every single day, I'd get multiple messages from you being like, "Are you gonna come back? Can you come back?" This, that, and the other. It's like, shut the hell up. So
I mean,
eventually,
it worked
did,
out
just
fine because you became world champion. So
yeah.
you know,
I mean, it's one of those, because I keep saying it. It's like a lot of people have said it, like keep saying in the Discord. It's like, oh, wouldn't have won if Joe never left and shit like that. So I 100% agree. I've never denied that fact. It's like, but my point I've always said is like, it wasn't me that got lazy, was it? It's like, I left for a week because I thought I wouldn't
Aiden
be
now
able
running
to
the final
commit
corner.
to it.
Is he gonna grab pole? Yeah. He does.
Yeah, he does. 23.3, 4/10 clear.
Yeah, I've got a couple of more people on laps at the moment, so
Jake is a 10th down. Havoc doesn't say that he is running the last few corners now, unless Jake
and
pulled
Adam
something
is on final
in the last few
straight,
corners.
so-
The McLaren losing the rear. I can actually say McLaren. It's got McLaren livery. He
P3.
does improve up to P3.
Here comes Havoc.
Havoc across the line. Doesn't improve. Must have made a mistake. Adam 8/10 down. So he must have made a mistake as well.
Right, we haven't got that long, so
Speed run.
I mean, we've still got another 5 minutes anyway, haven't we? So technically,
yeah, so there you go. Llama's just said in the chat as well, opponent left, so valid World Drivers' Championship, not my problem. So yeah, 100%. It's like, I didn't tell him to leave. He wasn't forced out or anything like that. He left of his own accord just because he got lazy. So I inherited it. Yeah, fair enough. I would never deny if he'd stayed, I wouldn't have got it. But I still would have convincingly secured P2. So I drove... That was my most consistent season ever in league racing. And yeah, I still would have got a decent result regardless, but you know, because he left, got a championship, so definitely can't complain. Another, I guess, way of that as well is probably our most controversial champion is Brad, season 2.
or driven championship person.
Is what everyone says, to be fair. But yeah, I mean, the kind of thing I want to say about Brad's championship, and it's something that is a lot overlooked, just, you know, we are good mates with him, so we rip the piss out of him for it, for being like, oh, you know, you got Jota to leave and stuff like that. Is like, even regardless of that, his driving that season is probably the most mature I've ever seen. Maybe 2021 he was quite mature as well. But then I think 2021 he was outshone by a lot of other people going up in maturity.
I feel like the last couple of seasons he's gone back to that maturity as well, like where he's been racing very clean. I don't think he's DNF'd at all that much this season. He's always kind of been in the points, whether it's like high up there. I know he's got like a couple of podiums, I believe, the last few races. But I mean,
yeah, Brad got 1 podium here. He's had 2 DNFs.
I beg no one fucking readies up, because
I hope not.
If
Do
not,
you want to give it a bit longer, just because we can waffle for a little bit?
I mean, I gave it until 9.
I mean, that's 4 minutes. That's fine. But yeah, so Brad is still. I'd say Brad is one of the more underrated champions. Like,
Definitely.
yes, it's controversial, but so is, we could say so is mine. We can say so is, well, to be fair, that's the only other really moderately controversial one, is mine. Want to preface this, in league racing, I don't want to see in chat anything mentioned about Abu Dhabi 2021. So get back in your box. But no, like, it's one of those things. Brad is super consistent, and if he'd have held the maturity, like, that he had in his, well, after his championship, because he wasn't exactly in that maturity when he won that championship. He was just in a decent. Why are there so many mechanics T-posing outside the garages? Okay, right, hang on. Yeah, I'm not going to question that. It is F122, so yeah. Nice.
Great.
Who does that leave? Reese. Reese was a bit of a late
John.
bloomer, to be fair. In terms of, yeah, so we'll quickly do Reese, because I think, well, no, we've covered John, no? Oh, no, I covered John on my own, just before you joined. Because I said John was just hyper consistent. He dominated.
I think,
pretty
like,
much all of it.
Just to kind of put my word in for John's, like, he won constructors by himself as well.
Yeah, that's what I said as well. If you
It's actually
take away his
mental. I don't
teammates'
think
points,
anyone else
still
has done
P1.
that. I think Killian's actually done it this season. I think.
Wait, has Killian done it?
I think so, because like Reese always kind of messes around with it.
Hang on. If you want to carry on talking, just to kind of like.
But yeah,
the
go
time
on to
we have,
Reese.
I'll work this out.
I mean, he did phenomenal in his like season of actually winning. Killian's on. Yeah, he won constructors by himself as well. He's on 262. AlphaTauri on 178.
Yes, and you take away Reese's 78 points.
He'll still have
262. So yeah, there you go. That's 2 then. But
but
Killian
yeah,
has
Reese,
gone 8 race wins in a row.
Obviously, he also won constructors with yourself as well. So you're also a constructors champion. But I feel like he, out of all the kind of people that we've seen win, I was probably more happy for Reese than anyone else, because, but obviously I was happy when you won it, because obviously I bugged you for like a whole entire week to come back. We've only got about 35 seconds before we start.
That's fine.
But yeah, I feel like every championship has deserved it. Even though we banter Brad about his one, he still deserved it, because he's turned up I think he nearly turned up every week. And if you don't do that, then you're not going to win a championship. Like Havoc, he's turned up every race, and I think he's going to finish second twice now, I think. Or was it last?
Yeah, he finished second. No, at the moment, Havoc is 16 points clear of Llama, so Llama needs to win with fastest lap, and Havoc needs to get no points. Well, no, Llama can't, because if they tie, Havoc gets it on countback because he has more podiums.
I think the only way he can do it is if he wins and gets Grand Slam. Because he's like 16
No,
points.
never mind. If they did tie, actually, no, Llama could win it if they tied, because Llama would get, if he got a race win, that's automatically a new higher result, because Havoc's got 2 P2s.
There you go, someone ready up.
But if Llama overrid that with a P1, then yeah. So if Llama wins with fastest lap and Havoc gets 0 points, Llama gets second just through virtue of that.
Killian's invited me back to the pie, so is everyone else.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to shoot me, that's
yeah.
fine.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you after the race.
Cheers for the insight, my friend. We'll
In a bit.
do this another time. Goodbye.
In a bit.
Ah, there we go. Cool. But yeah, it's good seeing Llama in the chat as well, getting involved with this. Yeah, Brad has definitely been through this season. Brad has been very good, as well as a lot of the seasons he's entered. Because the thing that I've found the most interesting about being part of this league is watching the more midfield drivers race. The people that are best of the rest. Yeah, they were the ones that were really, really fun to watch. Havoc being one of them. Like, seeing him progress is definitely one of the best progressions I've seen in this league. Like, hands down. Like, I'd even put that above my own progression. But yeah. So I definitely wish Havoc all the best in EIR, and hopefully he can finally get that championship that's eluded him. But while we're on the formation lap, I'm just going to quickly run through all these liveries and just see if there's any more submissions I can put in for this best livery competition. Because at the moment, the only two I've said at the moment is Reese and Apollo. Yeah, other than that, Pete's here. Good to see Pete back. Norris has got quite a nice livery. JRT Norris is, yeah, his livery's pretty nice. Despair's actually got quite a nice livery. I don't know about the green. I don't know, the green's not really agreeing with me, but the dark red definitely is. Squire, that's a very punchy livery. That is actually quite nice as well. Southern Bings is pretty nice. Yeah, Apollo's already in there. Kush has got quite a dark livery, like a beast's eye on the side of it as well, and so is Killian. They've both got this. Oh no, Killian's got a different livery. Never mind. Nah, to be fair, I'd say Killian would be the third one. So the three I'd want to put forward is Killian, Apollo, and Reese. The one I'd pick, to be fair, would actually be Killian's, just because it looks a lot cleaner. Because I like how it just blends in. Maybe the thing on the halo could have gone. I can't lie. Yeah, this thing on the halo here probably could have gone, and it would have been more or less a perfect livery. I can't lie. But pretty much everyone's getting gridded up now. But we will have a lot of people going ridiculously slowly. Norris is one of them. Where's Reese? Yeah, there he is. Chase as well. I'm going to have plenty of time, so... But yeah, we have Aiden starting on pole position, Llama in second, Jake in third, Reese in fourth, Havoc in fifth, Brad in sixth, RSF on Hunt in seventh, Gangster out eighth, Lucas 8 ninth, Ross rounds out the top 10, Pete and Shadow 11 and 12, Norris 13th, Despair in 14th, Squire 15th, Southern Ping, Apollo, Kush, and Killian, rounding out the 19 drivers we have tonight. But there is going to be there is a fair few battles going on, especially in the midfield. So yeah, the main one me and Kieran were just talking about is still the battle for P2 between Havoc and Llama. Squire is more or less secured third. Or he might be able to jump up to... fourth, sorry. He might be able to jump up to third, but he'd have to win the race. Oh, hang on. Ah, everyone got reset. Never mind. But yeah, it's gonna try... I'm gonna have to try and work this out nearing the end of this, because I'm not going to be able to do this on the fly. Of working out who's going to gain whatever many points. I did have a stat sheet as well, actually, but I'm probably not going to have time to do it. Now, basically loading in. Cool. So I'll try and do this the best I can. Well, that was a very delayed lights out, fair enough. Lights out and away we have gone. Why was the game so bugged? I don't get this game. Right, anyway, it's something out already. It was a huge crash down to turn 3. Safety car immediately. Oh my god. Everyone has spun. We've got Gangster out on Norris, Squire. Killian's been caught up in that as well. Ooh, that's a bit of a... a bit of a dodgy rejoin there. It's, yeah, the full safety car has been deployed. That's for the 5-second time penalty, but what happened on that start? I was so confused because the screen was just blacked out for ages, and the next thing I know is just you hear all the cars moving. Apollo's up to 10th. Southern Ping's up to 11th. Despair is up into 8th. But yeah, the main game, I guess as well, to be fair, Llama is the main game there, up into the lead. Aiden in second. Jake stayed where he is. Havoc has gained a position on Reese. Brad has stayed where he is. Lucas has got a couple of positions as well. Okay, the safety car is currently ahead of turn 5. So I thought it disappeared then. I was about to say, this game would probably do that as well, I can't even lie. But I would imagine the only people that are going to be pitting is people that have got damage, maybe people on the softs. Yeah. See if Kush pits, because he is on the soft tyres. And he doesn't. Squire does, and he's on the hards. Pete pits as well, same as Ross, but Ross will be serving his 5-second penalty. And a new front wing. So that's not going to do a whole lot of wonders for his race. Norris as well got caught up in that. But why is he not getting released? There we go, now he is. I want to see the tyres. There we go. So everyone that's just pit has gone onto the mediums, aside from Norris who's gone onto the hards. And then no one else has pit. I'm a bit surprised that Kush didn't pit. He's probably going for an aggressive strategy. I imagine if he's on the softs now, he's going to go aggressive, hopefully safety car later on. But Mercedes safety car out for the first time tonight, literally on that one. So everyone started on medium. Yeah, everyone started on mediums, bar Kush, that have stayed out. The only person we have out somehow is Mr. Shadow. Oh, Ross is out as well. What happened there? Did Ross drop it on a curb? But now Ross is out under the safety car as well, so Ross 2 in 2 laps. This race is super confusing. We're only like 2 laps in. Or 3 laps in, should I say, sorry. Norris pits again. Kush has gone... Wait, what? What is going on? Oh, we're restarting. What on earth has gone on this race? So I'd imagine a new... What's going on? I have no idea what is going on. Oh, there we go. So Kieran settled the new lobby. Cool. What the hell's happened there? Right. Hang on, let me make sure I'm spectating. What? So I'm trying to read the Discord to actually figure out what's happened, because... Right, so by the looks of it, this has happened because of the stuff on the formation lap. What? Have we got everyone? Yeah, we need 19, don't we? So who are we missing? Hang on, wait. Llama, you like my... Yeah, Llama, mate, your livery was actually pretty nice. I like the, I did quite like the chrome and red. Hang on. Ah, wait, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Okay, cool, sorry, my controller turned itself off, lovely. Red is satin, chrome white. Yeah, it looked really nice. If you want to swap it, you can actually. I don't think there's anything preventing you from doing that. So yeah, if you want to do a cheeky swap, might get you in the top 3 of the livery pick. I'd imagine Apollo's just sorting out the grid, and then we'll be able to restart and try and get this lobby underway. Wait, hang on, where am I? As long as I regain my P12 and Bobby starts fit. Yeah, the what's it? The positions should stay the same. It should just go off the quality we had, which I think is what Kieran's sorting now to have the custom grid, and then it should all be fine. Favorite colors. Oh, my favorite colors. My liveries are usually black and red. I'm pretty basic, but you can do a lot with black and red, so that's why I quite like it. It's basic, but it's versatile. That's why I like the 2023 Alpha so much. It's such a nice looking car. And then the same as the Ferrari as well. But I have a camo blue car. Nice. Spiker F1. Oh, I gotta miss Spiker F1. The old the slightly younger Arrows, or the slightly more recent Arrows. I also miss the Arrows liveries as well. I can't lie. Arrows made quite nice cars. And then the My Team car, which is gold, black, and white. That's like your it's like the JPS Lotus kind of inspired thing, isn't it? But oh, I miss Arrows. I kind of miss all those all the OG back markers, so to speak. You got like Minardi, Sauber when they were back markers, Prost GP. I guess Arrows in a way, Jordan as well, yeah. Oh, much simpler times then, much simpler. And the cars were actually light, so they could race wheel to wheel and actually overtake. Oh well. I mean, the new cars are still quite nice to look at, to be fair. I do like looking at the 2023 cars, and the 2022 cars, they do look quite nice, and I just like the concept of ground effect. So it's, they're quite nice, but they're mainly good for driving rather than racing. And then it's like the harder they try to, like, put them towards racing, it's just the engineers take like a year, or not even that, to just out-develop the rules to the point the cars are just super fast again. And then it's just like, oh, it goes down to doing it again. It's like, oh, okay. So think we're still just waiting for the final few places of the grid. If they had these cars smaller wheelbase by 0.8 meters, make them lighter, perfection, 100%. I saw this post on, I think, Twitter and Instagram like a few weeks ago. It was basically someone made like just kind of a rendition of the 2023 cars, but at the size of the 2003 cars. So they were a lot smaller and they were a lot lighter. It's like, because the cars are just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and then it's affecting the racing because you have all these really narrow circuits, and then you have like these really wide and long cars, and then because they're so heavy as well, when they crash, the inertia is just way too big, and that's where you get the freak accidents like Zhou Guan Yu last year at Silverstone, like where a car just flips over because they just weigh that much that they carry more energy when they're crashed into. But then it's like, if you had a smaller car, there's less energy going through it in a way. But I don't know, maybe that also introduces more accidents as well, so it's a bit of a catch-22 with those kind of things. But I'd love to just, if I got talented enough, I'd make a mod like, I'd make a mod for a set quarter or something of just basically like a 2006 car or like 2004 type cars, like the really small narrow cars but that still have loads of aero, and then just stick a ground effect floor to them and put slicks on them. There you go, I've solved F1. Like, when I get a PC, that's something I do want to do. It's actually like a little project I'm going to try and work on, is trying to make my own modded car. But yeah, got to go again. No worries. Have a good race. Hopefully this time will actually be a race, so good luck. Right, so here we go for attempt number 2. So we don't even have a formation up this time, so we're just going straight into the action. So 29 laps, take 2 of the grand finale of SRL. Yeah, what's the bet someone forgets their setup? I can't lie. I don't know if we're going to have a wait time. I wouldn't imagine we would. I think we're just going to get setups, get strategy and go. Because, yeah, Kieran has okayed the ready up, so... Yeah, there we go. So the timer is counting down. Ready for attempt number 2 at this race. Hopefully I won't just get a blacked out screen on the start this time and I can actually pay attention to what happens. So here we are then for attempt number 2. The lights are coming on now. Why have I got no game sound? Why have I got no HUD? But anyways, lights out and away we go. The front two get off to a really good start. Llama immediately up into the lead. Takes the lead away from Aiden. Jake gets a pretty good start as well. Havoc still hanging in 4. We have a couple of people around. There's Gangster Al and Mr. Squire as well, and Shadow have maybe come together at turn 1. Aiden retakes the lead from Llama, so Llama down in second. Now he's on the front from Jake. Going around the outside, turn 5, has a look, can't quite get it done. Llama comes it off really nicely indeed. Havoc staying P4 as well, and using his ERS to try and get ahead of Jake, which will elevate him up to a podium place. So far, Kush being the biggest gain, position gainer. Goes down the inside, nice lunge on Bradford. Leaves him enough room and respect as well, so up into P9. Still a good run on Ross as well. Ooh, Ross's delivery here is quite nice. I can't lie, but getting distracted from the delivery now. Kush up into P8 already. Phenomenal start from what would be the AlphaTauri driver if we were still in the normal cars. But we runs really wide at turn 9. Keep the car in track. Pete the tyres. Pete is out. He's had a bit of a mess. He's down the straight. Is he just retired on the track or not too sure there. Pete is out on lap 1. Bit of a shame because he did come back just for this race. But yeah, Gangster out down to last position. The biggest loser of the lot, really. It's a bit unfortunate because he qualified really well in P8. Down into P18, but a lot can still happen. Lap 2 of 29 now. Apollo pits. Maybe some damage for the McLaren. Is the team he actually races for. But into the box he goes, onto the hard tyres, yeah, and a new front wing, unfortunately, for the lead owner. Despair goes down inside Mr. Shadow up into 15. Gangster out pits as well, he'll probably be getting a new front wing and also onto the hards. I'd imagine, but out in the front. Llama 1 second ahead of Jake, so the top 2 kind of in a world of their own at the moment. Broken the DRS to Jake, P3. But Havoc in 4th, still on the back of Jake. Reese as well, took a nice P5. Kush up into 6th position already after 2 laps. It's been a phenomenal start from him, using those soft tyres to his advantage at the beginning of the race to gain as many positions as possible. Mr. Shadow and Despair. Despair goes off, so he might have made a bit of a mistake there. And Shadow, so both of those two just came together. But and then something else happened, a few positions changing around here. But Ross just sitting on the fringes of the top 10 now. Squire in P11 gaining 4 positions, Killian gaining 7. Yeah, Kush with the phenomenal start. He had, now going on to lap number 3, DRS has been enabled. Aiden sets the fast lap of the race, which gains him the 1 second advantage to Llama. So all he has to do now is just sit at this level for pretty much the rest of the race, and he'll be pretty much cruising to a victory with the Aiden. Llama still not too far away from him. He can definitely find a bit more time, a bit more pace. Probably just saving it a little bit later once the... we just realised actually he's not got a lot of battery. As Llama, the would-be AlphaTauri driver. So he's used all of it. So he's going to have to spend a few laps recovering all that. You can see the white on the back of the car blinking away. There's Havoc and Kush squabbling P4, but ultimately those soft tyres working really well in Kush's favour. But Havoc still in P5, back to where he started this race. Something in Norris negotiate over P13. There's Norris that gains the position. Killian reads past Squire. Maybe Squire not making that too difficult for him. Bradford spins, the season 2 champion. Has spun. Good for his race down to number 12. But Killian up into the points after 3 laps. So there's the running meme with lights out the way we go, Killian wins. Reese has spun for the last corner. He might have just got on the power a little bit too early. The tyre's just not properly up to temperature. And he's now down into P12, still ahead of Norris. That's not overly good for the Aston Martin. It would be Aston Martin driver. I'm trying to just remember their normal cars rather than their... Reese has gone again. It's not been a good race for champion of SRL Season 3. He's down into P15 now. Probably hit the hard and just hope for a safety car near the end of the race to bring it back into contention. For this race, a lot can happen, especially with this many people on track. But Squire getting very close to that. Kelly there at braking zone. Lucas Aiden and Ross. Ross currently in P7. Lucas Aiden hot on his tail. Doing very well to stay in the points at the moment. But has no ERS. He'll try rounding outside of turn 9. Can't quite get the move done though. Switches to the inside, they'll switcheroo. He backs out of it though. So that keeps Ross safe from a few corners. But Killian now right on the back of this battle as well, so he's going to have to pick his moment to go through. There's Reese and Mr. Shadow going to combat. But Mr. Shadow looks like to get the better of Reese. Mr. still squabbling away. Reese stayed ahead. But Killian, great run at the final corner. Don't really see overtaking opportunities happen from there. Around the outside of turn 1 goes the champion, triple world champion here in SRL. And job done up into P8. Reese again has gone. It's going to be a race to get for Reese. Hopefully he stays in. I'd like to maybe try and pit for hard and hold it out. But might maybe put some tyre. Kush making a move for the podium place here. Down the inside he goes. Into P3. 15 places gained after 5 laps. That's a phenomenal start for Kush. But this is how long will those soft tyres hold out for them. Tyre graphic up, everyone else is on mediums, a few hard runs sprinkled into the top 10 as well, but it is only Kush that sits on those softs. Killian as well on the hard, making phenomenal progress, up into P7 for the champion. So next up for him is the Hunt, 2.9 seconds up the road on the medium tyres compared to his hards. No idea what's going on with the sponsor logos either, but Jake will be probably clinging onto the back of Kush here. Aiden is 3.1 seconds clear of Long. There's a little bit on track in turn 1 there. Yeah, Aiden absolutely flying. Out at the front at the moment. Maybe Kush can give him a run for his money if he gets up to him, but those soft tyres will be degrading eventually. That's 6 and 29. I don't know if the sponsors are just glitching or if a lot of people just haven't put them on. But anyways, that doesn't really matter in regards to the racing. So, let's go on board with Squire. It's the closest battle so far on the track. Squire goes around the outside of Ross into turn 7. Turn 6 and 7, sorry, this is the little chicane. And this straight, for some reason, is turn 8 on the track map I'm currently looking at. But Squire not able to gain any more ground at the moment. Just going to try and stick with Ross. He has the ERS advantage, both on hard tyres, so Squire's just got to stick with him here. Bradford still at the point. Shadow is the first driver to pick up a penalty this race. 3 second time penalty from multiple warnings. So, Reese is staying in the race, so it's good on him. Just set hard tyres, cruise around at the back, and probably a safety car will bring him back into the race, hopefully. Aiden's not too far away from lapping in here. I don't think Aiden actually has a team. So I'm not sure where his point tally is going to go to. I'll figure that out at the end of the race. But we have a yellow flag, and that is Squire round the Mercedes. Yeah, the Mercedes driver has now lost 2 positions. Now he's behind his teammate to spare. But both of these guys are originally Mercedes drivers. Gangster Albert's as well. Killian makes the move on Hunt as well, up to P6 for the champion. So Jake is still just chilling behind Kush at the moment. Kush has kind of levelled out the gap. Those soft tyres maybe not working at their best. Oh, is that Jake has spun? Yes, he has. Jake has spun. And that promotes Havoc up into P4. So on the verges of the podium is Havoc and Killian. Jake goes for a move. That gap was never there, son. Does well to rejoin decently and not lose too much. Might have rear wing damage now. Tyler can snap them very easily. Tyler overheating. Ross picks up a penalty as well. That's going to be huge, especially if someone's so high up. Kush pits for medium tyres. That might not take him to the end of the race. He's probably going to take another stop, maybe for another set of softs near the end of the race. But where is this going to drop him down after his lightning start? Probably just outside the top 10. Yeah, right behind Morris here. P11. he's on the back of this little train. We'll promote him straight back into the field once he displays these guys. He's got to get his tyres up to temperature. See also the little sheen on the outer part of the tyre. Brand new. He's going to make a double overtake here. 3 wide going into turn number 7. Or turn 6, should I say, sorry. It leaves plenty of room. And they go up into P9 for Kush. And will continue on his charge back up the field to make the strategy work as Apollo loses the position to Mr. Shadow. Oh, Mr. Shadow doesn't leave a lot of space there. It's a little bit cheeky. Apollo still on the back of him though. Just save your battery, Apollo. Just wait. Oh, Shadow goes very deep and hits the wall. He's out of the race. And that's going to cause a safety car. Not too sure what happened there. He just didn't brake. He just went straight into the wall. Questionable driving there, but that's going to be everyone diving into the pits now. So Jake pits, as does Ross, Hunt. Yeah, a lot of people dive into the pit lane here. Basically all the medium runners probably going to go into hards and go to the end of the race from here. Yeah, Southern Ping set hards. Hang on, let's get the tyres. Ross goes onto the mediums. He was already on the hard, so he's kind of got no choice but to go to the mediums. That's not really going to do his strategy much good. It's very interesting to see that the front lot elected to all stay out. I know a few of them were past. A few of them were past the start-finish line when that safety car came out, so that's not played very well for them. I think Havoc, Llama and Aiden should be fine, but then anyone kind of below that, maybe a little bit spot a bother. But let's just wait and see. Aiden definitely hits. It's a no-brainer really, go hard and just go to the end of the race from here. It's kind of a no-brainer thing to do in this situation. It's Llama pits as well. What about Havoc? He pits as well. Yeah, so it's pretty much everyone onto the hard tyres then. Aside from Kush, who will move up into 2nd or maybe 3rd. No, it'll be P4. So just behind Llama, just in front of Havoc. So safety car's not affecting Kush all too much here. Everyone ahead of him is on hards as well. Here we are then. We're almost halfway through the race. Lap 15 will be halfway. It's a bit of a delayed start, but with having to restart, but we're still here nonetheless to just try and enjoy this final closing moment of SRL. Killian up into a race lead at the moment. Won't be net race lead as he still has to pit, but maybe a late safety car will help him with this strategy to stay out. I'll get rid of this little telemetry then. There we go, so now we can see. It's, let's have a quick look at the position games. So yeah, Kush 14 places up. Killian is last first, but that's because he hasn't pit as well, so he'll still get to make pit stop this race. So yeah, Aiden is still in net race lead from Llama and Kush. And everyone has made their stop. There's Southern Ping pits. Jake gets a 5-second penalty for a collision with Ross. Ross gets one as well. Oh no, Ross had a 3-second, never mind. Got a bit confusing. But yeah, Jake just went into the back of Ross and just picked up a penalty. Let me get the tyres back up. There we go. This should hopefully be the last lap of the safety car. Southern Pink hits some mediums, that's interesting. Hello Pog in chat, so mad with myself right now, you just woke up. I did say to Kieran you'd probably be asleep, but you've missed, well, you missed a restart, and then quali was just a load of waffle. I didn't really focus on qualifying, I can't lie, it was just talking about the league and stuff like that. But yeah, you missed a restart. I'm still not sure what happened because the game was bugging. And I'll be honest, I wasn't really paying much attention. But is it safety car in this lap or is it next lap? It might be next lap. Because the lights surely would have turned off by now. But then again, this is F122. The lights might just not turn off. And it'll call in last second. But, oh no, there you go. Safety car is in this lap. I can help commentate. Yeah, if you want to, I'll try and get you invited, mate. 1 second. Sorry everyone, this is paused, but I'll try and get you in quickly. Where are you? There you are. I'll get you into the party first quickly and then we'll go from there. But Killian dictating the pace here. The safety car is in the pit lane. And Killian will lead us away those 9 lap harder. 9 lap. Wait, hi. I can hear me through your mic. Ah, there we go. It's fine. It's fixed. Oh, something's happened to Adam on the restart. He's very slow. Just dropped a few places, but we're just staying out of the way of everyone. But they've all pretty much stayed as they were. Oh, there's contact down. What's happened there with Jace? He just stopped on the side of the track. What's going on? Oh, he's retired on track as well. Brad's round. What is going on? Everything has exploded. Hang on. I'll try and get you invited quick, 1 sec. Aiden takes the lead, the race from Killian. Killian fights back though. Killian can't do anything. There's 10 or 9 lap older mediums. He's just getting gobbled up by everyone here. Just in a traction zone alone. He's dropping to 4th. Cushion Llama getting past. Switcheroo at turn 9 from Llama. Killian comes it off nicely. Aiden retakes his net race lead. Kush right behind him though. He's 2 lap harder, 2 lap older on the tyres, but he's on the softer compound. SRL Apollo picks up 3-second time penalty. Not going to help his cause. He's down at P11 on the hard timers. I'm gonna try and get you invited quick. There we go. Cool, hopefully that's gone through. Give me game sound. That's fine. I've got game sound, still good. I forgot how broken this game was. It's so stupid. It's like, can I hear the engines? No, I can't. It's Despair makes a really good move. Despair makes a good move on Norris there, up into P8. Good thing these are all Mercedes engine then. Kush makes a move for the lead. Oh, Aiden's round. He's half spun. He's trying to get on the power and the car's just not breathing him now. He's down into 6th place. God damn it. Llama on the back of Killian here. But Kush. But Kush now takes the lead of the race. Llama, ooh, a little bit of contact with Killian there. just hits the back of the champion, the triple world champion. The absolute snooze fest. But the Squires lost the place to Norris as well. So DRS is now enabled. I'm not gonna lie, it's so hard to keep everything on lock. I can't wait. Oh, it's fine. Yes, he is here. So he just miraculously take a car out of the garage and just start driving. Who cares that I'm 14 laps down? But Kush now leads the way. For 1.7 seconds. Reese makes a move on Southern Ping. It's side by side. Southern Ping is actually on the softer compounder tyres, on the mediums, much fresher as well than Southern Ping's. Oh no, Reese's hards. Despair makes a move on Hunt. So it's probably going to be an explosion in a minute. But Reese. Oh, Reese just clipped Southern Ping round. I think Reese just didn't realise that Southern Ping was still up the inside there. Squire makes a move on his teammate. Killian and Lama also going into combat. It's all kicking off here in Happy Daddy. Lama. Oh, what a move from Lama. Just caught the tail end of that round the outside into the hotel section. Now it's an AlphaTauri 1-2, even though they're not in those cars. But yeah, boiling it down, it is an AlphaTauri 1-2. And Killian's yeah, this Lama and Kush. Two Towers. And then Killian's Aston Martin. It's fine, I'll allow it, you've only just woken up.
Shut up.
But Halleck's still oh, Ross is spun. And I was driving the wrong way. Safety car has been... Is that safety car or is that virtual safety car? Virtual safety car has been deployed.
Just a virtual one.
Yeah, there's no dot on the map. I would say there's no yellow dot, but then two people have yellow dots being followed on Southern Ping. So it's a virtual safety car.
I completely need a spectator menu. Here we go, there's the map. It's been so long since I've had to do this shit.
100%. But, so we've got a couple of minutes to kind of get everything bearing now. So yeah, Kush leads on 7-lap-old medium tyres. He pit, and then the safety car came out like 2 laps later. So most of the people around him, basically everyone on like 5 or 6-lap-old tyres, pit for them under that safety car.
Okay. Of course they didn't fit under the safety car. It's a 50%. Like, quick, pit! Get onto the hards! Meh, we'll go to the end.
Killian is the only person yet to make a stop. He started last on these hards. So he's probably just going to wait until a few laps time. Hope there's a safety car and he can make a free pit stop. Kush leads by 2.6 seconds over his teammate.
You know what you should have done? You should have done the ultimate strat.
Pit for wets.
No. When the safety car came out, pit, go all the way back to the grid again.
Oh,
back to the grid again.
And then pit again.
Just throw on your hards again. Bang,
Dubs.
all the way to the end. See you later.
It's a lot of position swap. I think that's just Reese, no not Reese, Ross and Gangster out. And pit Squire makes another hunt down the straight. Despair's here as well. Using his battery, he's got 22% left. He makes the move up into P7. Goes the Mercedes driver. Norris as well, just hanging off the back of his little barrel. All the way to 6th.
Takes P7 without... Oh, he's taken P6 Russell in a family of 6. Go on, lads!
It's up into P6 for Despair here. Oh, Norris and Hunt make contact. Norris bars his Hunt out of the way basically, and Hunt did well to keep that going in a straight line. But Norris has spun around. Instantaneous contact there. But Killian comes into the pit lane.
Tell me you're a fan of Latifi. Tell me you're a fan of Latifi.
It's Apollo up into the points score line.
I was literally about to say that Achilles in the pits, by the way.
Yeah, his mediums, 1 minute of the race, that'll take him to the end.
Well, he's got one hell of a job on from now.
Yeah, he'll have the freshest tyre.
15 laps to...
Not even that, 13 laps.
13 laps, yeah.
Aiden makes a move on Lama up into P2. Aiden did get pole, so I think you were sleeping at this time. Aiden got pole by about 4.5 tenths, so Aiden's pretty rapid.
That is not.
Spire and Despair going into combat to Mercedes. Despair coming off worse in that battle. Squire retaking P5. Lama and Aiden going back into combat through turn 9. Side by side. Lama has no ERS. Are you vaping?
No. Maybe.
Sure.
Maybe.
I mean, I can't say anything because I do as well. So Kush picks up a penalty. He's still got that gap. He's 4.1 seconds clear. It's just he is on the mediums. Those tyres at the end are going to be screaming. So maybe he'll make another stop. I don't know. It'll be a bit weird to do a 2-stop, especially on this game. It's just not viable. We were speaking about it the other day.
What's that?
There's no point 2-stopping on this game.
2 stops are literally the most unviable option in the world now.
Yeah.
Hashtag make F1 great again.
Bring back the 5 stops.
Bring back minimum 2 stops. For the love of God.
Do you remember back on F1 2013 where you had to stop twice in a 25% race around certain tracks because the tyre was that bad? Oh, Bradford's round.
Oh no, what's he done?
Spun. He did what I did last season, or 2 seasons ago, only without the death. So it stays ahead of Southern King. Southern King's got a great drive.
Did you do what I did in season 1 where I fucking clattered shit the ball, broke my tyre from winning out of my soul, but it was still won?
Yes, but he's now got to still win. Apollo hanging on to the last point at the moment. Norris on the back of Reese. Reese lets him through. Doesn't fight it. Although he has like a lot more battery. 52% compared to 6. So
Can we just talk about the new talk about the new F1 game for a second?
Oh, Kush pits. So what time
Why is Kush pitting?
He's not going to make it to the end on those mediums, so he's going to...
He's probably going for another set of mediums, unless...
Yeah, another set of mediums.
Yeah,
that'll take him
smart.
comfortably to the end.
That's very smart. He's going to have the tyre advantage as well, but then again, Killian's just got the skill advantage, so it doesn't matter. See?
Killian's the fastest lap of the race, as you say that as well. Killian... it's not going to be too far behind him, actually.
I've got a little bit of a question.
Well then.
So, who the fuck asked for 35% distance racing?
Wasn't that the distance that the esports drivers used? 35%?
Yeah.
It's basically, it was a sprint race before a sprint race was a thing.
Why?
I don't know. It's so dumb. But Brad and Luke
Who the
say
fuck asked for that?
Kush, comes out with P8 after his pit stop. He passed Apollo pretty much immediately. Killian just on the back of Apollo almost as well.
You know what we need? 75% distance.
Do you know what we need? F1 esports to man up and use 100% race distance.
Yeah, I mean, we've been saying that for years, haven't we?
Kush makes a move on Reese. These two side by side going into the hotel section. There's contact. Reese is
I
round.
fucking knew that was gonna happen! Yeet. I fucking knew that was gonna happen.
I don't think Reese got any damage from that.
Nah, just emotional. Oh, he's round again. And he's just killed
those tyres.
He's fine. He's fine.
Those tyres are not the one. Kush moves up to P6. Apollo pits. So it's probably going to be medium tyres. Yeah.
I saw what happened there. I had the lovely helicopter view. And basically Reese just tried to keep his nose on the inside. Kush was all the way on the outside. Nowhere else to go really. He was just trying to hold his line down the outside. And yeah, fucking, he's got a ping for it.
Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate for Reese there. Kush, I guess, being the beneficiary of that, is now in P5.
The problem with this your car feels more than on it, mate. The understeer is horrendous. Fucking
yeah, this game is way too understeer.
yeah, like I said, the cars can feel like they weigh fucking 7,000 tons, but you fucking breathe on them and you're around.
Just had a nice helicopter view of Hunt there. Who spun there? Brad and... oh, it's just Brad.
Oh no,
Ross as well.
And Ross.
That's a virtual safety car.
Yeah. I thought it was a full caution because
yeah, just the yellow dot. It's just a sudden thing. But so this race has gone by actually quite quick. One of those things, what the hell is going on? Bradford, 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. It sets off to the end. Surely. New front wing as well. Yeah, it sets off on a new front wing. Reese has had such a bad race, I kind of feel quite bad now. DRS now enabled. Yeah, he's down 12 positions, well 11 positions now, but
yikes.
The biggest loss as Norris gets past Norris Hunt, let's restart. And then we got to leave the position change open.
Biggest loss is Reese with 11, biggest winner with 13.
3.1 behind the spare. The spare's actually had quite a good race, if I'm right. So he started 14 and he's now 4.
He had a great race there last season. Nearly won it. He went full clown mode.
At the moment. Aiden at the moment with a nice comfortable lead, 3.5 seconds. I had Alama, he's pretty much been in control whenever there's not been like a safety car or anything like that. Aiden's been in control of the race, and Kush is now starting
This bear's car is pretty fast though.
Oh yeah,
His
so I
car
went
is
through,
pretty...
I believe it was in the formation.
What's the word like James May used? Gopping. It's pretty gopping.
So the ones that I actually quite liked were Apollo's, Reese and Killian's. Speaking of Killian, looking for a move on Norris.
You know, it's really annoying.
So, do you have a screenshot of it?
I can get one after the race.
Yeah, so get one after the race and then show it to me.
Were you here for the, you know when we literally first started on this game? We did the Japanese Grand Prix, didn't we?
Oh, the paper stream cup.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you still have that Japanese
I
livery.
had the cherry blossom livery.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to bring.
Oh, nice.
I won.
Ooh, Norris gets a bit
Damn
wider.
it.
Killian around the outside. Doesn't go for it though. Hangs back to get DRS. Super smart from Killian though. Norris has no battery there as well.
I mean, Killian's not very much better. He's only on 20%.
Killian makes the move. Norris tries to stick it up the inside though. Killian. Is it me or does Norris have a chunk out of his front wing missing?
Have a look.
Oh yeah. We coming past. He's got DRS at the moment. No, he doesn't.
I think
He blends into the tyre.
yeah.
It's not black. all Despair and Kush going at it. Despair gets a penalty. I just caught the tail end of that because the position was just changing and changing and changing.
I think someone may have been forced off.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Squire puts some time. A lot of time penalties coming through now. Norris is spun as well. After being overtaken by Killian, he's now spun down into P8.
Yeah, and he's got Squire behind him.
Squire's livery's not too bad. I can't lie. It looks alright.
Yeah, it's the black and the neon pink. Pretty nice.
So, Norris in the back of Hunt. Down the outside here. Yeah, sticks behind them for that. Oh, Squire out nowhere then. Around the outside. So we've done, he can. He's going to get it on Adam as well. That's a beautiful move from Squire.
What, hero?
2 cars in 1 move. It's actually really good. No DRS or anything, so just trying to defend the brakes. He's going to go straight into the side of Squire here. Yep. Way too late on the brake.
Who was that?
Hunt. He tried to stay ahead of Norris, but went straight to the side of Squire. That was not going to work. So just part of the front wing now as well for good measure.
Hey yo, hold the phone.
Holding phone. Yeah, Kush is on the back of Hammer.
It's the final race of the season, right?
Yes.
The only race Killian hasn't won this season.
No, he's he didn't win the first race. He got second in the first race. He finished 6th in the Netherlands and he finished 4th in Britain.
What?
But he was on an 8-win streak minus sprint races. He had an 8 GP win streak.
I was gonna say Zero was boring.
Killian dominance with 4 fans. But no, Killian's playing for next season. He's actually going to be commentating. Kush gets past
Havoc, yeah. I like Havoc's it's pretty nice.
Yeah, the electric blue.
Yeah.
It's quite nice. But, yeah, for the new league, for the IR, Killian is actually going to be streaming it.
Okay.
So, Apollo will actually get a race, hopefully a full season.
Nice. Gets your hours out.
Time in pits.
That's the safety car, isn't it? Nope. Oh, no.
Nah.
No. I can't see the yellow dot. I saw the dot in the pit lane with the safety car. It was in colour yellow.
Nah, it's in retiring in pits.
Boom.
Just, that should be an option on F123, disable retiring pits. That's too high.
Yeah.
Like how you have no choice but to complete the race now. It's only 3 laps left to go now. It's been a bit of a weird race, I can't lie. There's been a few little squabbles here and there, but then everyone's spinning. There's no grip at this track.
Going to Rattle's car might cause an issue. I forgot about this pit lane. It nearly killed Lazy Llama.
Oh god. Norris pits for a set of softs. Trying to go past that. Reese is out. Oh no, Reese has crashed. Oh great.
That's a full course caution, isn't it?
Where Reese has crashed is too poetic as well.
I can see that dot.
Oh
Reese
no.
is officially now known as the Latifi of SRL. Oh,
Right.
well done,
Oh
Latifi.
dear.
Well done, mate. Good stuff.
Oh. That's actually too fun. That is actually poetic. Like Reese crashing there.
I
You're
mean,
gonna see a lot of people dive into the pits for softs here. Ross has, Brad has, Norris literally just pit as well. So although he has a penalty, that's gonna help him out wonders. What about Aiden pits?
I wonder if Llama's going to go in. No, he doesn't.
Llama
He's holding
stays
position.
out.
I've been manipulated, man.
So does Kush. Havoc pits. Spare pits. Killian stays out. Squire, I'd imagine pits.
I mean,
Usually does. Yeah, it's quite a bit.
To be fair, Killian's put himself in a really good position here. He's on mediums,
Yeah, he has. He's...
a really good race tyre, and what, he's going to come out just behind. Yeah, he's going to come out just behind these two hard runners, so he will probably get the lead of the race. But he's going to have Aiden and Havoc and the Minefield and Allied Squire and Southern Ping. Yeah, they're all going to be behind him on softs.
Well, the kind of thing is though, like, Brad picks up a penalty for ignoring yellow flags. Nice. Kush is on 2 lap fresher mediums than Killian, but he does have a penalty. And by the time the safety car comes in, there's 2 laps, maybe 1.
Yep.
Left.
So he's just realistically got to get past Lama, or Kush has got to get past Lama, and then he can just chill, relax.
Yeah. Then Aiden is right there on the softs. So
Yeah.
the safety car is in this lap.
Oh, what, they didn't
So
let
we're gonna get
they
two.
didn't let any of the lap cars through.
We're gonna get 2 laps of racing. Oh, mate, this isn't great. Mate, please no safety car. Here we go. Twitter's gonna cancel us, but it's worth
I don't care, mate. They can cancel. Half a train can cancel the 3 of them. Exactly.
it. Here we go for pretty much the final time here in SRL.
Let's go.
Armour's going to lead us away. 17 lap old hards. Everyone behind him is on much fresher tyres. Looks like it's a penalty. But Lama's going to probably go at the last opportunity here. And he does. His teammate right behind him though. He's going to get much better.
Kush has already got one.
Yeah, he's going to go around the outside into turn 1 here.
Yeah, that was easy.
Nice and clean. Killian is right behind him as well. So all Killian has to do is say stick with these guys. Past Lama.
Extremely wide.
Killian goes for the move down the inside into turn 5. We've seen that again.
Manipulating that.
Oh no! So Killian has the net race lead. 2 laps to go. Lama's going to come back in here. I think Lama's going to try and play the team game, try and help out his teammates as much as humanly possible. And Aiden's right behind these guys on softs as well. Havoc right behind, but then everyone behind Havoc has a penalty. Brad's ignoring blue flags, absolute champion.
What a legend.
With Despair going for a move on Havoc here, down the inside into turn 9.
Can't give you,
Despair gets the move.
can't give you a penalty for being colourblind. Flags. Oh, Aiden round the outside of the triple right-hander.
Gets it done, what a
made it done as
move.
well. It's right behind the kill. I reckon he's going to win this race.
Yeah, he definitely can. But we're going to get 1 final lap now. So Kush has the race lead on the track. Despair gets past Lama.
I think what
Lama's dropping so far.
I think what Killian's going to do is always.
Killian's got it.
He's got
into
it.
the race lead. Aiden's right behind though. Kush is somewhere. He's off track. There he is. He's back on track now. Side by side with Aiden.
He's
He's almost round. He held it though.
Oh, look at this.
Despair
Down
up
the
into the
inside of
podium.
turn five.
Oh no. He's made the move for the race win. But Killian can come back at him here. He doesn't have the ERS advantage though, so he's going to have to make this move count. He's going to have to make it stick. Goes to the inside of turn 7.
It's not going to matter though.
Sends
It's
it.
not going to matter.
No, it's not gonna
Aiden's
matter.
got soft tyres.
Aiden's tyres are way too
Look at him go.
There you go. Aiden
Terrific,
just
terrific.
goes.
Despair though. Oh no.
But Despair comes back at him though. Despair has a penalty though, so this might not matter. But
Yes.
into turn 9 they go. And Despair makes the move into P2 on track. Killian and P3.
I think Allied Squire might actually get the podium there, you know.
He actually might, you know.
I believe.
It's going to be close.
I believe.
But Aiden retakes the lead after pitting for those soft tyres. It's rounding the final couple of corners now. I try not to make any Abu Dhabi references, but Norris has spun. and Aiden across the line to win the final race in SRL. Killian comes over P2s. The spare
P3, Allied Scramble.
Llama in
on that last
fourth,
lap.
Havoc in fifth. Kush down into sixth place, Squire in seventh.
He's fuming.
Apollo in eighth. Norris ninth. Lucasade. Oh no, Lucasade won't get a point. RSF 100 will get a point.
No.
There you go. RSF 100, P10. Lucasade 11. Southern Pig will come home in 12. Ross 13. Bradford last of the finishers.
This was the best part
Southern
of the
Pig
race.
across the line. And that was a very weird end to SRL. I can't lie, that was a very strange race.
I'm so
pretty
glad I was
entertaining
here
right
for
at
the
the end.
mighty moment.
I was here. Can I get an I was here in chat?
Fucking post it on Reddit, let's go.
Into turn 9, Aiden stays ahead of Killian.
He's waving, he's braking, he's trying to break the slipstream.
So there you go.
Shit.
Aiden wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, the grand finale of SRL. Is won by Aiden from pole position. I don't know if he got fastest lap.
You know what,
He might have got
it was so poetic as well. Because
It was.
he crashed at the exact same place to bring out the safety car.
It was actually too funny.
Oh no.
That was actually funny as hell. It's oh no, Killian got fastest lap in second. So Killian finishes off the season as he started with P2 in a fastest lap. Yeah, Aiden P1, Despair P3, Lazy Llama P4, Havoc 5th, Kush down in 6th, Squire 7th, Apollo 8th, Norris 9th, and Hunt rounding off the top 10. So let's get these guys invited to the party. Right, Aiden, Killian, and the crash test dummy.
Fucking crash test dummy. Yeah, sounds about right.
It's not exactly inaccurate.
Oh shit.
Alright, just need Killian to join now whenever he stops being on Do Not Disturb. The clown. Oh dear. That was a very... Oh, that was such a weird race because it was like so up and down. But what a way to end, I suppose. So I'll rattle off the podium interviews for the guys that are actually here. So start off with P1 with oh never mind, here he is now. But I'll still start with P1. Aiden got pole position about 4.5 tenths if I remember correctly. And you're pretty much while the race was somewhat normal, you were pretty much in control of it, just in your own little world at the front. Really nice and smooth driving, really lovely to watch. Would have been nice if you'd have been here the entire season. Maybe could have given Killian a run for his money, but we can't be beggars can't be choosers and whatnot. So, but no, very well done to make that right call at the end on the soft tyres of that final safety car, and then got the move done. John's shush. Yeah, got the move done, took away the race win. So yeah, give us a few words from your perspective of how the weekend went for you.
Yeah, I mean, I've sort of been out of this league racing scene for a while now. I know I got a message from Apollo a few months ago saying, "You for the final race." I think it was F1 2019, 2020, I want to say, when I first raced in this league. So obviously I couldn't say no. Obviously, turned up. I think some of the fast guys were starting from the back, so qualifying was pretty chaotic. I think that's the word to say. We've been out of crashes, but you know, obviously that was a pretty decent lap. But going into the race, there was I think with a few laps to go, was it Reese who crashed? He spun a few times.
Yeah.
So I was sort of anticipating a safety car at some point with an actual crash. So I think I did get lucky with coming in lap 27, because I think it was 28. It would have been really close to the win, but no, I think
would have
it was
made it
pretty
more
close
poetic
race.
in my eyes.
But yeah, no, it was a good race, enjoyable race, and it was nice to see some old faces around and get a win as well.
Can I just say, like, I think you debuted in SBOR season 1 against me in Spain, and you sounded about 12 back then.
Oh yeah.
And mate, how the years have gone by. Holy
There
shit!
you
I
go.
didn't even
Very
recognise
fast.
your voice, mate. I was expecting a squeaker. Good stuff. For what I did see, I was here from like lap 11 onwards because my sleeping pattern's fucked. But well done on your win, mate.
Cheers.
Oh, John,
Hmm?
wait, you joined on lap 11, right?
Mhm.
Damn, but don't worry, if you press the red button on your Sky Glass and Sky Cube remote... Oh, no. Oh, sorry, I'll show myself out.
No, please stay.
Yeah, no, congratulations, Alien, on P1. Thoroughly well-deserved, friend, and good to have you back for this final race. Moving on to P2, it's so nice. Not seeing you P1, I'm gonna sleep so well tonight. No joking. You did literally start from last, so it's like, of course, it's not like with the field how it was very, very unlikely. It's still to get P2s just shows why you're a triple world champion in this league, just showing exactly what you're made of.
Kelly
Came away with
dominance
that
will
P2.
bore fans.
You're boring me. No joking. But yeah, he came away with a P2, pretty much as is your norm. But yeah, like a bit of a weird race. So give us it from your perspective.
Lap 1 was just a shit show, just a complete shit show. I think if I hadn't have been caught up at what happened at the chicane, I might have been further up and wouldn't have had to fight through as many people as I did. But I think last to P2 is more than enough. But yeah, no, it was good fun. It was good fun. A fun way to round the season off, I would say.
But yeah, it's been good watching you drive. Like, even as big as the meme is, you know, lights out, away we go, Killian wins, stuff like that. You have deserved everything that's come your way. You know, you, as I said earlier, you're a triple world champion for a reason. So it's been really enjoyable watching you drive, and then even back on F1 2020, having a few wheel-to-wheel battles with you back in the day was an absolute pleasure. It's going to be nice to see you in the comms box for next season. I probably will try and tune in, watch a few of the streams.
Hanging the race boots and the gloves away.
Yeah, hang him up. Do the Nico Rosberg, just with 2 more championships than him.
Yep.
But yeah, so well done for everything. Also well done for tonight being a masterclass race, usually, as is the case with you. Yeah, last to P2, definitely nothing to be snuffed at, so huge congratulations to you for that. John, do you have any closing things you want to say to Killian?
Nah, I mean,
Touch grass.
guys, I go touching grass. Feel the warm embrace of woman's thighs. Nah, but honestly, mate, fucking, you've dominated like all 3 of your championships. Like, I don't think there was anyone close at any point. I'm pretty sure you pretty much broke every record there is to break in this league. And yeah, I mean, there's a few champions in the pool for like the best champion ever in this league, and you're definitely probably right at the top of that pool. There's no real discussion. You're the only person. You're the first to become a double champion, and you will be the first and only triple champion. So, I mean, well done, man. You deserved every single bit of it. Unfortunately, obviously, it would have been nice if there was some more competition around throughout all of the seasons, not just the ones that you won, but you know, I mean, for instance, my first championship I won here, I won the constructors all by myself. You know, it shows the level difference between the champions and the rest of the grid half the time. But yeah, honestly, well done. And I might have to tune in and watch the races, because, you know, real F1 is boring, so let's at least make league racing fun, right?
League racing always has its ups and downs, but tonight was good fun. After all the issues that I ironed out, it was good fun. I will.
All they got to do is bring out a 75% race distance, and league racing will be great again.
35%'s alright. I'm very happy with that.
Yeah, that's all. That's all from me. Right, on to Despair with his Gopping car.
It's well, yeah. So rounding off the podium, P3. Hang on, let me check the standings. Is this your first podium of the season? No, it's not. Hang on, I've got to count. It's your 5th podium. Boring. Never mind. I don't want to speak to you. No, I'm joking. Yeah. You started just outside the top 10. I think it's P14. I want to say. Yeah, and then just kind of. You actually raced somewhat clean. No, I'm joking. You actually raced pretty cleanly today, from what I saw of you. Your moves were actually pretty good. You had a good battle with your teammate, Squire, and just a few other people. It was actually good to see the mature you that we've all tried to back you for the entire history of this league, but you've never taken one word of it. So me and John gave up. But you know, still anyway, P3 from P14, just again with the good call at the end, the pit for those fresh tyres. But yeah, if you want to just walk us through your weekend from your perspective.
Well, qualifying, I get hit by a car glitch, and apparently, you know, Apollo didn't hit me at all, so I get DNF from the qualifying, so I have to start P14, and then I make a good start in the first race that was restarted. I went up to P8, and then it got restarted, and I had the worst start imaginable. I went down to P16, literally 2 off being last. It was fucking awful, but you know, I managed to keep my head down. As people went off here, there, and everywhere, pretty chaotic, and managed to make my way through the cars until I got to P6, and then obviously Killian and
So mate, you can do it, I believe.
Killian, someone else pitted, and then you know I was in P4. I was trying not to get a podium, and then I got in a fight with Kush, and I managed to get myself a penalty, and you know, it was a bit off. And
Do I check your English there, mate? I was trying not to get a podium, but then
I meant penalty. I meant penalty. I meant penalty.
Clown!
I'm trying not
Someone put that in the Hall of Fame right now. I was trying not to get a podium to spare 2K23.
I was trying my best not to get a podium, but then I got in a battle with Kush and got a penalty. I can't anymore. See you later. Fuck hell. I'm off.
And I got the penalty, and I thought it was all over. And then the safety car came out, and I thought, ooh, positions on the last lap, and maybe get enough of a gap for my 3-second penalty. Quite fast on the restart, and I managed to get up to P2 by the finish line. Fortunately, I had that penalty, which wanted me to P3, but you know, it's a brilliant recovery from where I started and what happened to me on like the first lap. So I enjoyed it. Yeah, very happy.
Good. John, do you want to add anything to Despair? No, he's gone, isn't he? I was going to say, yeah, he's given up on life, so alright. We'll ignore him. Something I really like doing, actually. Don't tell him that, but yeah. But yeah, no. Well done for today, and then also just like entirety of having you around. As big as of a meme as somewhat been most of the time with you, having you around in SRL and SVOR has actually been pretty fun. So, yeah, good on you for sticking around and for Kieran not growing a pair of bollocks to kick you 2 years ago, but it's fine.
I managed to turn it around though.
Yeah, to be fair, you have, like, memes aside, you have turned it around like really well, so congrats for that. Hopefully if you are continuing in EIR, see a bit more of that from you, which would be quite nice to see if you are continuing.
I am.
Good. So yeah, that'd be good to watch. But yeah, I think that's it for the podium interviews. So if you guys could kindly leave the party so I can start the next phase, that'd be lovely. So yeah, cheers guys, congrats everyone. Goodbye. Right, cool. So they're all gone. I need John to come back, and I need Apollo in here. Here he is. Well, hi. I need John to come back, but to be fair, I mean...
He's there.
Right.
Hello.
There he is. Right, cool. So
What time do you
yeah,
call this, John?
Hang on. It's 10:28, mate. Nearly half past 10. What's
Thank
up?
you for
Thank
waiting
you.
patiently, Havoc. I'm
Nah,
much
no,
appreciated.
my-
You're only 2.5 hours late.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Very good.
Fucking my sleeping pattern is completely fucked.
I told you he was asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was what we said.
Fucking lazy
Yeah.
bastard.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I checked the stream. I was like, oh shit. That was me. Checked the stream. I was like, oh fuck, I'm so annoyed with myself. And I was like, Ben, invite me. I'll help you commentate for old time's sake. I'll try and do
Fair play.
something. The interview's done, by the way.
Yeah, so the interviews are done. So like the next kind of thing I was doing, basically, is just kind of final words from us about SRL, like us three.
I mean, I've got a fat ass speech to say, so I'll go last.
Yeah.
all
Alright, cool.
Alright, yeah, you go last. Come on, Ben. What have you got to say, my friend?
No, I just want to say, like, for working with you guys as you two being the admin team, it's been a lot of fun. It's not been ideal because we've all had other commitments, which has just been a massive shame. But such is life. We all have to grow up eventually. So aside from John, who's just constantly stuck in a child's loop of mental state, so
I'm
no,
just gonna pretend I didn't hear that. You fucking prick.
but no, yeah, for the work all of us have done, trying to put on what we can for these drivers. I'm pretty proud of you guys. I'm proud of the drivers as well for the ones that have stuck with us, the ones that have like stuck it out even when we've had like 7 people on the grid or 6 people at times, like races of absolutely no one, just the people that have stuck with it. It's just a thank you to those guys. And then for you two as well for just helping putting up with some of the shit shows we've witnessed and all the mundane boring shit we have to do, and just everything that we've slugged through to get to this point. It's been absolutely amazing working with you guys. So I know me and John are off to do our own kind of things now because we just don't have the time anymore for this, unfortunately. But just to you, Kieran, personally, I just want to wish
I'll
you
still be here.
all the best for your EIR journey and whoever you've chosen as your new admins. Just hopefully you guys have a much better run at it.
Starting to regret.
Brilliant. I can't wait to see who it is. But
It's not it's not Gareth again, is it?
Oh, fuck
God.
that. Ain't fucking Carl either. They can both fuck off.
Fucking Jordan returns.
No thanks.
But oh god, that's just cursed. But yeah, so just good luck with the IR, mate, and I'll probably snoop my head in every now and then to just see how you're getting on.
Appreciate
But yeah, that's pretty much all I want to say.
Basically to mirror what Ben just said, there's definitely been a lot of memorable moments over 5 years.
4 years.
4 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I know, like me and you, Kieran. You know, there have been times where both of us didn't see eye to eye.
Same with me and Bond as well, to be fair.
You know, there were times where we did have fallen outs, and you know, I ended up leaving the scene a lot earlier than previously intended. But I'm 100% glad that we were able to sort that out, like
Of course.
clear the water under the bridge kind of thing, and you know, I was able to return back to this amazing league. You know, this was the league I won my very first league racing championship on, and went on to win 2 more in other leagues. You know, so this league definitely, for me personally, improved myself as a driver, and you know, I've got all the respect in the world for you and everyone else in the league. But yeah, yeah, it's been one hell of a fucking ride, mate.
Oh, definitely.
Again, obviously, can't apologise enough for unfortunately not being able to dedicate the time that I wanted to, and you know, help build this league and all that good stuff. But I wish you all the best in the future with EIR, I think it is.
EIEIO.
Yeah, yeah, the EIR League. But yeah, like Ben, I will be popping in and out. I won't, obviously, I'm not going to be disappearing forever. I probably will be back eventually. So I hope that door will be always open.
Of course it is.
And probably the same for Ben as well. Ben may make a return as well at some point.
Shut up, no, I won't.
Huh?
Not a fucking chance. You're out of your mind.
Don't worry, Kieran. I'll convince him. I've convinced him 3 times once already. I can do it again.
I mean, I got him to win his first championship, so I might have to join you on that. Just bug him for a week, he'll return.
Yeah. 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 We've had some memorable personalities in this league. You know, Despair. So somehow to this day I still don't understand how he was never blacklisted at one point, because he was literally the worst. He was literally the worst driver I've ever seen at one point. But you know, he did eventually improve, and even though, like, you know, he is a bit of a meme.
Still won't win his first championship. So
we do appreciate the lad, you know, and forever in my memory I'll have that screenshot. Pass LR Despair. LR2 Despair is too slow. But yeah, again,
greatest picture of all mankind.
Yes. You know, he was also the reason why the Clown of the Day award was founded. And I have quite a lot of memories of me constantly calling him a fucking clown on stream.
Just every race you've streamed, you call him a clown. So
Yeah. I mean,
there you go, just there. There's your memory for the
Singapore.
next. Yeah.
Singapore.
Oh,
was
don't
the
mention
one-
Singapore to Despair, because Bond
What-
might start getting a little bit angry about it.
Watch this. Watch this. He's going to dive down the outside and cause an incident. What does he do? Dive down there outside. Dive down the inside, and he ends up spinning. Clown. But,
Great
yeah.
check.
Yeah, we've had
Do the right watch.
a lot of memorable moments.
Nah, not it.
And again, I wish you all the best, and I'll do
Appreciate
what I
it,
can.
appreciate it.
I'll do what I can on the outside. If you ever need any help or any support or anything like that, I'm always just a message away, and I'll fucking step in and do what I can.
I appreciate it.
Right, on
So
to your
it
long-winded
Leaves you now, doesn't it?
Yeah, so before I kind of start,
You got a PowerPoint presentation, obviously.
Oh yes, it will go on to my YouTube channel later.
Captain, obviously.
So for people who are like kind of new to the league as of like the last kind of year and a half, I guess, the future of SRL was kind of thrown up in the air when obviously I went into a coma, and no one kind of knew where or how I was going to come out of it. So if I remember correctly, there were talks of like cancelling the league or changing the name, and a lot of ideas were kind of getting thrown around. And luckily, I still don't know to this day how I survived, but it's kind of, I definitely want to say I want to say thank you to the NA again. Obviously, I had a great team behind me when obviously things were getting pretty bad, and yeah, that's kind of all I have to kind of say for that. Right, time for the long ass fucking speech. Right, firstly, I want to congratulate Killian on winning yet another championship. Obviously, that's his third championship, kind of within the whole league as itself. And obviously, congratulations to Reese on I would say helping Killian to the championship, or for the constructors championship, but we kind of made out that he kind of won it on his own. So yeah,
He did it, mate.
Yeah, he did.
What a legend!
In the first season and the last season, what a way to go, eh? I'll be sending you both a trophy, hopefully by the end of next month. Fingers crossed. Well, secondly, I guess I want to say thank you to both of you. I mean, we've already kind of touched upon it already, where obviously we've all kind of helped each other get to where we are. Obviously, I think the time has come to obviously close down this kind of chapter with obviously you two both going off to do your own kind of thing. Obviously, I'll continue what I need to do. And all
This
that kind of
cunt
stuff.
is obviously one more time to throw it right through
Mate,
the fucking windscreen.
I've counted it so far. He's already said it 11 times.
Oh my god!
I mean, you won't have to worry about it for that long.
But obviously, carry on.
Obviously, I will carry on. Yeah, I couldn't do it without you guys, so I want to say a massive thank you to you two. I don't think we've had kind of any more admins that are very memorable, because the other two are shit.
Obviously.
Fuck's sake.
I'll stop it if you come back. There you go. How about that?
Obviously
No.
not.
Yeah. So, thirdly, I'd like to say thank you to you, John. Obviously, you've streamed. Oh, again, there we go. You've streamed a lot of races over the past few years. And yeah, you've always made your commentary very entertaining, whether it was on track bowls or calling to spare shit. I mean, you know. Yeah.
I have to do what I can, mate, when, you know,
Of course.
Killian's dominant sport fans. I've got to make it interesting somehow, and
Max Verstappen era. Yeah, so thank you. Obviously, a massive thank you to you, Bond. I need to say it because I can't think of any other fucking words to say. Obviously, no. You've done thumbnails for us. You've done the standings. You've done the rules, and you've done obviously the Discord as well when we changed servers. You've done a lot for this league, even though you've kind of drifted away at some points, but you've definitely been a massive help. And obviously, for fuck's sake. Someone goes
Just
back
roll
at,
it. At this point,
and
just
count
fucking
how many
roll
times
with
to
it.
say it. There you go.
that's 15 just in this one little monologue alone.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? Yeah, and no. It's like a habit to say it. Thank you for streaming our last race. Obviously, you didn't have to. I don't give a fuck. I just said it again. You obviously no. Stay off. If anyone's laughing in the stream, I'm gonna slap you all.
Havoc and Adam are having a
Right,
right
you're all
old
getting
laugh in the chat right now.
Right, I'll just move on. Thank you very much, Bond, for taking the day off to stream tonight.
No worries, mate.
Next up, I want to thank every single driver that has raced, whether it was in SVOR or SRL. whether it was also in the Christmas kind of specials we used to do, and the F2 league that we did, I think, in our first, second season, I think it was.
Would have been
Yeah,
season
it was in
2,
parallel
yeah.
with season 2.
But yeah, I appreciate everyone kind of turning up. I know we obviously kind of had a battle with Livid, but that was more with SV, but most of the drivers were in SVOR at the time, so yeah, thank you for all that. So I would say SRL as a whole has been a success. I know me and Bond kind of talked about it earlier, but we had 5 different champions in the first 5 seasons, and I feel like that's quite an achievement in itself. Obviously, we had John win it by a country mile and do what he needed to do, and then Brad, as controversial as it was, obviously he won his, and then yeah, we kind of just went on, and then obviously Killian then won, and then left, and then came back, and then completely dominated it even more. So thank God he's in the comms box for next season. Otherwise, it'll be even more boring. Joking, but not joking. I'm hoping that EIR will be a success as well as SRL. I'm hoping it will be. We've just got to get everything kind of sorted. Everything else is kind of done. It's just to change the Discord and all that kind of stuff. And then we'll be up and running for the next season, which I'm hoping we start in July, like mid-July, fingers crossed. But yeah, obviously things will get released over the next kind of couple of months, and then hopefully it'll be a success. But yeah, thank you everyone that's been here. Thank you to everyone, literally. But yeah, that's gonna be me for now for the next kind of 3 months. I'm just gonna be chilling because I've already deleted the game. Already deleted it. It's already off my Xbox. I ain't got to worry about that piece of shit ever again. But yeah, that's me done.
Cool.
It's gonna be a long ass stream, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Obviously.
No. I think that's more or less everything that's been needed to be said. Havoc says thank you in the chat as well, so big dubs. Yeah, that's more or less everything. So it's like,
are we getting kicked out now?
No, to be fair, I don't really know because I lost the fucking document I needed to actually do it, so I might not be able to do it, but no, I just can't find the document, so I can't really do it, but it's chill.
Fraudulent behaviour.
Yeah, literally.
We've waited all this time.
Yeah, I've kept it fucking baited from you, being like I'm cooking something. Yes, what do you want?
Can you get that horrendous looking car off the fucking screen, please?
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you.
I'll go for that one. Yeah, so what's it? I was gonna do. So I can tell you what it was. So this is the anticlimax. I was basically going to do this whole fucking bit. It would have worked better if I could edit it as well, which is what I would have done with the footage afterwards. I was gonna do this whole like fucking end sequence, like at the end of every Transformers movie, and I was just gonna edit it at the bottom to say directed by Michael Bay.
We are coming.
Yeah, that's basically what I was gonna do. I was just gonna round off SRL as if it was a Transformers movie, and then it would have been directed by. But yeah, I lost the script for it, so that's why I can't do it because I can't remember what it was. But nah, it was it would have been alright, but I don't know. It's not worth it's not that deep, so it's not worth waiting ages to find it or fucking redo it. I can probably just do like a tribute video in a few months or something before EIR actually starts, unless you want to do that. It's up to you.
No.
But yeah, we'll try and gouge something out maybe. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything, unless there's any last minute things anyone wants to get in.
I reckon Havoc should come in personally.
We should just invite every single driver in the league into this party and just have one big clusterfuck at the end.
No, because we'll have to go in Discord because of Llama.
No, it's fine. I'll just ring him. It's fine. I'll ring him on my phone on Discord and then I'll just hold it up to my mic.
Tell him to fuck off.
Yeah, there's.
Jesus.
Pardon
me.
Oh my.
Oh yes. But yeah, I guess that's a roundup then, pretty much. That's been what, 4 years you said, or 3 years?
Yeah, 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years. It's actually gone really, really quickly. It's but given how much work's been put in, it's still really good at what everyone's accomplished. From everything that we've had to go through and everything that's gone on, both on track, both off track, related to the league, not related to the league. It's just everyone's kind of stuck together as basically a community, rather than just, you know, the people were quickly like whittled out that were just like bell ends basically, and then all the die-hard fans are still here, and all the people that like are here for a good time and a good community are still here, and they're probably the best people, especially for starting a new league. They're going to be the best people to keep around. So yes,
just keep the same philosophy. Yeah, just keep the same philosophy for EIR. Just fucking weed out the fucking spineless fucks, and then just get them out. Because, you know, the ones that are fucking, you know, that always complain and stuff, they're the ones that can ruin leagues, you know.
Oh, like everyone in the party earlier. Fucking God.
Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, like, if you directed by Michael Massey, yeah. Honestly, it's literally probably the best advice. Like, make your life as easiest as you possibly can. You know, it's the best possible bit of advice I could possibly give you. You know, me and Ben did it. You know, we knew full well that the rules set and, you know, how the league structure was it would weed out a lot of people, and, you know, lo and behold, we were right. You know, we found all the complainers, we found all the whingers, you know, and that kind of attitude, because you don't like something, you constantly voice about it. It's not the kind of attitude you want in the league. So, you know, best piece of advice I can give, you know, try and weed those fuckers out. Get that fucking horrendous looking car off my screen immediately. But yeah, again, if you ever need any help, you know where I am.
Thank you.
See, I would offer the same courtesy, but then I know what will happen, so no, go fuck yourself, you're on your own. No, Jack. No, yeah, I mean, if I can just offer, like, advice, just, like, yeah, give me a message if you need advice or anything like that.
Apparently Llama needs help.
Why does Llama need help?
What do you need? What do you need, Lee? What do you need, Mr. Llama?
What do you need? We're all here to help.
If it's a skill issue, mate, we can't help you.
Why you got a Red Bull car? Fucking virgin.
He's trying to piss me off, that's why.
Is it beating Bobby next season? Oh, I don't know about that.
I mean, Bobby got... The thing is that Bobby got good. You just need to get good, and then you'll beat him.
Move to Xbox and don't go on PC. There you go.
Hashtag get on his level.
Well, no, hang on. You're on PC, so this is the solution.
Just use mods.
You just use grip hacks. Like, come on.
Do a one half.
Mate, all you gotta do, right, is fucking just put all your fucking graphic settings down to the lowest possible, right, and you'll be able to ride curbs.
Gives you an automatic 10-second advantage.
Yeah, you'll be able to ride sausage curbs without getting fucking fisted into Narnia. It'd be great. You know,
would be
granted
nice.
it will look like you're playing fucking F1 2009 on the Wii, but fuck it. So, you know, dubs.
Clarence Strauss.
Just do a Ronha, mate, and get grip hacks.
Yeah, we won't kick you from the league because it'll be funny as fuck.
Yeah, no one will be able to prove you any different anyway because everyone else are poor and are on fucking Xbox. They can't fucking prove you wrong.
He's the only person that's on like a different.
Just don't record or stream your PAVs, mate. Cover your tracks. Done.
Exactly. We won't know the difference.
Just every couple of weeks, turn them off to make it more convincing. Just be like, no, I'm just really good at these circuits.
Wait, Llama's on
Be like-
pad
You're on a pad.
and you're on PC. Definitely. Should we just ban him now?
Got that built-in grip. See that even Llama knows about the fucking.
Broke my wheel.
Fucking-
Oh, fair enough.
Even knows about the fucking built-in grip that's on the fucking controller, mate.
Mate, it's going to be worse than this one, Straight because I've literally made it for controllers.
Great.
I know, I can't wait
Very
to
good.
put it into a fucking wall. What car are we looking at now?
What the fuck are these pixels? I was trying to put mine in there, but it's fucking PS1 graphics, so never mind.
Oh,
Fucking look at it! PS1. Oh my god, that is horrendous. Ah!
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. It'll be Havoc versus Despair for the title. Calling it now.
You know what? Looking for the inaugural EIR Championship, you've got more chance getting your hand on the fucking sun.
My game's crashed.
Oh, great. To be fair,
Hang on, lads.
You have been streaming for a whole
168 minutes.
2 hours
3
and
hours.
2 hours, 48 minutes and 30 seconds.
Hang on, lads. Hang on.
Let him cook.
Hang on. Let me make sure
Kidding,
the
I can
stream's
never win a
working again.
championship. True right. He's done it!
Hang on, lads.
He's
We
done
back.
it!
We back. Hello, everyone.
Time to switch to no
back.
traction. First time this season too. I mean, be on traction. There you go. Look, there's the reason Bobby switched to no traction. Avoid everyone. Love it. What a
Did you not turn it back on?
Wait,
Nah.
what?
That's where he turned it back on. Remind
Hang
me
on,
to
wait.
save.
Remind to save the VOD. They should automatically save. Wait, hang on. Let me go onto my Twitch and
Fucking
see if my
bet,
other
dude.
one from earlier saved. If not, I gotta try and figure out how to get it to save while it's still playing.
Yeah, dude, you got your test stream still there.
Alright, so yeah, it's fine. I can just end like cool.
Oh, that's fine.
It'll be fucking brilliant. I can't lie. It'll be brilliant.
Imagine if it can't.
like,
Imagine you didn't have it set to save.
It's
it,
bleeding. Apparently, it's very loud.
it's the
I can't hear
fucking. No, it's the intro was like loud as fuck. Cope.
You have to cope and see.
This is what you'll get for playing F122.
Yeah.
Can someone get me just saying the O word and I can just put
It's
it on
actually common
repeat?
knowledge that if you think F122 is actually good, you have zero girlfriend.
100%.
It's alright, because I'm leaving my girlfriend for Bodge, but it's fine. She thinks lasagna's not a part of pasta. And she thinks that tomato is a fucking vegetable and not a fruit.
Oh no.
So
Oh,
I'm binning her off, getting married to Bodge at Silverstone.
Big dubs, big dubs.
Weren't you the one that was a coma that became a potato, not her? Like, why she got
Great.
the brain of a vegetable?
Very good.
Great. Hold up.
Hold up.
Bodge
Livery thoughts.
Shite.
Oh, yours was Havoc's. I liked the electric blue. I'm not too sure about like the
Yeah,
chrome
me
and
too.
the goldish yellow. I wasn't too keen on that, but the electric blue was banging.
If I win delivery, I can still get P2. Well, you're not winning, so
the
it's
three
fine.
people the three people I put forward, Kieran, was yours, Reese's, and Killian's.
Bears.
Would have been mine if I actually woke up in time.
In order of like the way I like them, it was
Mine's
Killian's. Killian's, yours, Reese's.
Ah, fuck you, racist cunt.
Reese's was only third because it was basically like the same as the one I used for the thumbnails, so that's why I gave him brownie points. But then he didn't have the yellow on there; he had fucking bronze. Clown.
I have a feeling that he's gonna win this though, because it's Nadia picking it. So I might have to shoot her.
His fucking livery is nice, so just get good.
I didn't actually see it because he was too far in front of me half the time.
But cool. Yeah. So
Alright, we've only
do you
got
wanna-
8 till 3 hours, so
do you want to close this off then? Like, I'll let you do it as you're the league owner, or
I mean I don't really mind. Ugh, alright, let me sit back up because I was laying down.
Very good.
That is it from us guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you to Bonge for streaming, and congratulations to Killian, Aiden, and Despair for getting onto the podium. I know it was Aiden that won, but it's normal to say Killian first. So, but yeah, we'll see you all in about 3 months for EIR. And until then, guys, thank you very much, and bye.